Greetings YouTube, I am the one and only MC Rockett. Sorry it took me so long to make this video. I got back from Arizona and life happened. But I'm here now, so sit back, relax, grab your favorite beverage, subscribe, like, and comment. Let's get started. I'll just be doing a voiceover for the beginning part of this video since I failed to connect my microphone properly to my camera at the beginning of this ride. I want to start out by saying how fortunate that I feel to have been able to make this trip to Arizona. This trip almost didn't happen. There seemed to be a lot of obstacles that cropped up just before I was scheduled to leave Utah for Arizona on my bike. One of which being the fact that I started out this trip not feeling really well. I had a bad cough. The night before I left, I had a fever. The morning of departure, my wife kinda didn't want me to go. I told her to just let me get to Vegas and I would decide there whether or not I needed to turn around, since that's just 2 hours away from home. I got to Vegas and decided that I was good enough to go the rest of the way. However, I apologize, I just didn't feel like messing with a camera and adding more weight to the front of my helmet with it, when my comfort level was already somewhat compromised by the way I was feeling. I also realized just 2 days before departure that I needed a new front tire. The one that I had was not only worn, but worn unevenly on one side. The dealer said they could change it out quickly, but only if I brought them the wheel already removed from the bike. I'd never done that before, so I had to learn a new skill. But I was determined to go on this trip. I'd been planning it and looking forward to it for too long not to go. So I manned up, removed the wheel from my bike myself, and just dealt with the occasional coughing fit while riding down to Phoenix. I stayed there with my sister for a couple of days and then headed up to my hometown, Heber, Arizona. So here at this part of the video, I'm leaving Heber. This is the town that I grew up in. I was born in Phoenix, but my parents had a little getaway trailer in Heber. When I was 4, my parents decided they were done with Phoenix, and we moved to Heber full time, and they built a new house there that I lived in until I left home and was out on my own. As you can see, it's covered in pine trees. Not many people realize that a large portion of Arizona actually is covered in forest. So I'm here at the top of the Mogollon Rim. And this is the view from the top of the rim. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yeah, this is the Arizona that I remember. This is the Arizona that I grew up in. Anyway, I'm gonna get back on the road, head down the rim, get to Payson, have some breakfast, then head up to Flagstaff. Here, as I'm going down the Mogollon Rim, as I look to the left, it's all forest as far as the eye can see. Once I got to Payson, I realized that I hadn't connected my microphone, and I corrected that issue. So I realized that I forgot to connect my microphone to my camera, so I apologize for that. I'm just passing through Payson. I stopped to get a quick bite to eat and to just top my tank off. From here I'm going to head up towards Flagstaff, and from there I'll kind of go around Page and Lake Powell and head up into Utah. So here I go. So I haven't been to back to Arizona for about, I think it's been about 11 years, and there have been a lot of changes in Heber and Phoenix, and a lot of changes to the roads, but this is like one of the things that looks like has not changed is the road between Payson and Strawberry. Looks like it's still a nice, narrow, windy, hilly road, and it'll be really fun on this bike. Or it would be if I wasn't stuck behind two people going slow. I guess I shouldn't complain, they are, after all, going faster than the speed limit, but still. Come on people, I'm on a bike. And of course I can't pass. So
I'm just a little ways outside of Flagstaff, Arizona. This is Lake Mary. It's little more than a mud hole now. This used to be a vast lake. I mean, you can see where it expanded to. But now it's little more than just a swamp. Oh wow, there's some deer or elk or something down there. But it's sad to see just over the years how this lake is kind of dried up. Anyway, I should be in Flagstaff soon. So here's Upper Lake Mead, which actually, I mean, based on what you saw back there a little ways, Upper Lake Mead and Lower Lake Mead are not even conjoined. They're separated just because everything's so dry. This looks like it's also a little more than a swamp, but it's at least a little bit bigger. Hasn't dried up quite as much as the lower part. So I'm in Flagstaff, Arizona right now. I'm gonna keep heading north from here and kind of skirt around Page and go through Fredonia and Kanab, and then it'll just be a hop, skip, and a jump to my hometown, or where my current hometown, around the St. George, Utah area. I swear, every time I pass through Flagstaff, this area here is always under some sort of construction. I think last time I was through here, these overpasses were being built. I don't know what they're doing over there. And this was like 11 years ago last time I was here. So just interesting. You know, there are those places in the US that seem like they're always under construction. This area right here of Flagstaff is one of those places. So I left Flagstaff quite a ways back, and I'm on my way to Page. I'll have lunch in Page, and then I'll head on up to Kanab and on into home. But yeah, this is the Arizona that most people think of when they think Arizona. And this is kind of the way it's going to be for me for like the next, I don't know, 150 miles or so. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Remember to subscribe, like my Facebook page, hit me up on Twitter, and remember, life is better on two wheels, even if you're crossing the US. So ride safe.